What is up, everybody? It's Zachary HG here. We're talking about Brawl Stars today. I just wanted to talk about the new brawler that just came out, Mina. Um, some of my opinions on it, and something that I'll kind of get to it towards the end. But first, let's talk about our odds, right? The odds to get her. So this is the Mina Brawl Box drop chances. To get her, because she's obviously a mythic brawler, it'll be a 1.59% odds to get her from each drop, like per box. That's your odds of getting it. Okay. Now we're gonna look at now I'm gonna bring up this. I just want to bring this up in a star drop. If you were to get a mythic, which granted, like I'll give it something, is a 5% chance. It don't feel like a 5% chance, but I guess it is. The odds of getting a random mythic brawler, are higher, are 2.53%. I think that's kind of crazy, personally. And I'll kind of touch up on why I think that's crazy. You can get mythic drops throughout the game, even in like I believe you can get a lot through the trophy road. I just think the fact that the odds are higher on a star drop, on a mythic star drop, than a brawler box is a little crazy, especially since you're not really going to get that many, and I'll get to that again in a second here. I want to talk about why I actually thought that early access was a good feature. We'll talk about one that I think is probably the best offer they ever had. Trunks. Trunks was $10 or £20 if you're in Europe. And you got like literally like higher value in gems. Like that's like, what is that, 20, a little less than $20 worth of gems, 5,000 credits. I believe there was PowerPoint somewhere in there. And so sometimes you get really good offers like this. And then you have like Melody offer where it was pretty solid too. You're paying here, it's somewhere here. I know I saw yeah, $20. And then you get 4,000 gems, $5 worth of gems, 2,000 PowerPoints. And I think these are good offers. I really do. And it's not like you have to buy them. Like you don't have to. And I honestly don't think that these are pay to win necessarily. Most of the time you're using this just to level up the brawler. Like you're just leveling up Melody because that's the one you're getting. I hate when people say pay to win, brother. If you're calling this pay to win, you ain't ever seen pay to win before, brother. There is like you could make the same argument about them. And you're like, oh, like you know, getting coins and stuff is pay to win, brother. There's that shit's in the shop all the time. I get them all the time, $20 offers of just coins and PowerPoints, and nobody complains about that. And yet we complain about being able to buy a brawler early. For a fucking week. For a fucking week. Chill out. Come on, guys. And this is what I'm gonna get to. Okay. So actually, what I'm gonna talk about has nothing to do with the skin right here, but it's this. Open 14 boxes to unlock the brawler. Now, I've done the math, okay? You have 10 days, right? The early access is 10 days long, okay? I'm going to do the math as I'm talking, okay? Just to make sure I'm right. In 10 days, if you were to win every single game, all 3 games, let's just say that you did, you would have 30 wins, okay? That would give you 15 boxes, which would give you enough to get Mina. How many of you are going to win every game? Probably not many of you are going to win every game, okay? Let's just say you win 20 of the 30. That's over half, right? So you win most of the games, okay? Let's just say that. Okay. God, I'm so stupid. I'm so dumb, guys. I was sitting there like thinking like I was doing the math completely wrong. So if you were to win 20 of the 30 games, you would get 10 boxes, which is obviously not enough to get Mina. And I believe the odds of you getting Mina of all that, I think it's like around 10% maybe or something like that. It would be a little more than that. It'd be like 14-15% chance of getting her, which is very low for having such a high win rate. So I'm not necessarily a fan of the odds of getting her, right? Me personally, I think it would make way more sense for them to, yes, have this in the game, right? Most people, if they're going to want to get the guarantee 14, and honestly, I know with my luck, I'm not getting her through any of these boxes. I would have to get it all the way. You'll have to pay, okay? And they're not cheap, brother. I'll fucking pull up the game right now. I'll pull up the game right now and show you. Well, I can't really show you, but I could screenshot it and put it on the screen maybe. I probably won't do that. I'm a little lazy. Okay, so they're putting one box at 79 gems, which is $5 for one box. For five, I mean, obviously the more boxes, it's gonna be less because it's gonna try to scam you. But five for 5 boxes, okay, it'll cost you $20 for 5 boxes. That is crazy. In my opinion, they should have just kept early access. This is what I think. They should keep early access, do it the same way they've always done it, but also have this where you can still do this. If you can't spend the money, right, you can do it for free if you want, right? Even if that is like, early access for free starts at like with 10 days, right? Like it is here. You see, 9 days, 23 hours. Early access starts with 10 days before she comes out. And paid access can be like 5 days or something like that, or anything. But early access should have stayed in the game. It made them a good bit of money as far as I know, and it really didn't hurt the game that bad. Obviously, when there's characters like Kit that we had, it's annoying as fuck and can be a little unfun at times. But guys, realistically, right, with this, how much of that is really going to change? Okay, the people that are whales are still going to spend a fuck ton of money just to get this brawler. Okay, if they're broken, you're going to see OJ doing videos on them. You're going to see all these people doing videos on them. They're still going to buy them either way. It's just going to cost like everyone more money, not just the content creators, but everyone. People like me, people like you, that are okay with spending money on the game, right? So I don't think, like, if you would have put an offer with her for $20 fucking and have like some coins and PowerPoints in like a few days, in like 4 days, dude, like, what's the problem with that? What's the problem? Why are we complaining about that? That's a fucking stupid thing to complain about. Okay, you can get the brawler now. I think they should keep this in the game. I think they should keep this in the game. Maybe change it a little bit. Maybe up the odds, in my opinion. But whatever. Keep this in the game. Slowly start to fix it, make it a little better, and still have early access in the game, in my opinion. But I don't know. You guys will have to let me know what you think. Quick little video here. Just wanted to talk about Mina. But yeah, that is everything. And I will see you guys next time.